The countdown for the launch of India's first satellite exclusively dedicated to astronomy begins at 8 a.m. in Sriharikota tomorrow. The country will become only the fourth to launch a mission that seeks to throw light on the origins of the universe.
India's first dedicated astronomy satellite, ready for launch at ISRO's space pad in Sriharikota. The integration of the various stages of the PSLV C-30 rocket and its payloads have been completed, and checks of the spacecraft's systems and subsystems are being carried out. The highlight of the mission is that it's carrying the country's first satellite that will be exclusively operated as a space observatory. Only 3 other countries, the US, Russia and Japan, and the European Space Agency have launched such satellites so far. This is the first major scientific mission dedicated to studying distant celestial objects since India's maiden satellite Aryabhatta launched in 1975. The unique feature of the 1.5-ton Astrosat is that unlike most other satellites of its type, it can study objects in the universe in multiple wavelengths. ISRO scientists say the mission seeks to throw more light on the origins of the universe, something that has fascinated mankind from time immemorial. The objectives of the mission are to understand high-energy processes in binary star systems, study the birth regions of stars beyond our galaxy, detect new X-ray sources in the sky, and perform a limited survey of the universe in the ultraviolet region. In particular, it will study white dwarfs, pulsars, and black holes, which could offer valuable evidence on how the universe came into being.
So far, the scientific community needed to get the data from the satellites which have been launched by others, whereas Astrosat is going to be one of our own indigenous satellites. And we are also going to provide on this particular satellite program a capability to the country where students and researchers can decide what particular celestial object they want to observe.
The satellite has 5 payloads on board: an imaging telescope to study the ultraviolet regions of the electromagnetic spectrum, a counter telescope to study X-ray emissions from various cosmic sources, an imager to sense high-energy X-rays and gamma-ray bursts, and a monitor for long-term tracking of X-ray sources in binary stars. 4 Indian institutions, including the Tata Institute of Fundamental Research and the Indian Institute of Astrophysics, and 2 foreign ones, the Canadian Space Agency and the University of Leicester in UK, were involved in developing the payloads. The PSLV C-30 mission will also launch 6 foreign satellites, 4 from the US, 1 from Canada, and 1 from Indonesia for maritime monitoring and surveillance. Philip Matthews, Doordarshan News, Chennai.